everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and today's video is about what kind of a miracle are you. So what makes you so special, what makes you different. So for this reading I got 4 piles for you to choose from. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So you guys can now take a moment and see which pile or piles you're most drawn to, and after you've selected your pile, there are timestamps in the description box below which you can use to jump ahead to your reading to see exactly what kind of a miracle you are. So let's get started. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's see what kind of a miracle you are. So we are starting off with the 10 of cups, 2 of swords, page of swords, ace of pentacles, and 6 of wands. Okay, pile 1. All right, so starting off with the 10 of cups here. Now the 10 of cups is basically it is the card of wish fulfillment, especially, and the number 10, like the 10 of cups or the 10 of pentacles, they also talk about family and family happiness and family joy and all of those things. So this tells me that you were no less than a miracle for your family. All right, when you were born, maybe your parents were having a hard time having a child, or maybe your family was going through a tough time, but the moment you were born, it's like their life turned around. Or like I'm saying, if your parents were having a tough time having a child, but your birth, your existence, your presence in their life was no less than a miracle, because probably they were about to give up. People kept telling them, okay, it's not going to happen for you. I don't know. But the fact is that you yourself, like your existence for your family, like you guys are a miracle for your family. Maybe, your parents were wishing for you, even that. And maybe, you have like a lot of brothers or a lot of sisters, and then your parents were like, okay, we want a daughter, we want a boy, or something like that. So you coming just changed everything. It was like, yeah, like whatever, like they wished for you, your family wished for someone like you to be a part of their family, to be in their lives. So your presence, your birth itself is a miracle. So if you're like ever feeling down, pile 1, know that you are the reason your family is thriving. You are the reason your family is happy. And sometimes, yes, we have arguments with our family. We do not get along. We do not see eye to eye on some matters. But even despite all that, your family still considers you a miracle. Or maybe, you're someone that when you were born, you went through something difficult, like probably you had to get surgery or something like that, like like your chances of survival weren't that great, and then but the doctors like worked on you, and then obviously you're all fine now, everything is okay. So that is another miracle that I'm seeing, that probably when you were a child, when you were born, maybe you had to go through some health issues, but you came out of that. Despite the odds set against you, you managed to get out of that. So that is in itself, because we have page of swords here, so along with the 2 of swords. So this probably gives me some idea that probably you guys face some sort of a blockage inside of your body in your childhood. It could be that after you were born, or somewhere after a few years after your birth, maybe you guys experienced some health problem, which maybe was related to a blockage or something. Probably you had to get some surgery. A lot of children are born with, like the whole with a hole in their heart, the septal defect and everything. Could be atrial, could be ventral, but maybe it happened to you guys. Something often health issues happened with you guys, but you were able to come out of that. So that itself is another miracle. That is another thing that makes you a miracle, where people were like, this person might not make it, but you did. And yeah, and since then, your presence, like I'm saying, has been a major blessing to your family. Whatever they wished for, I feel like if they were going through a financial crisis before you were born, the moment you came into their lives, all their financial troubles went away, all their emotional troubles went away, every single problem that they were experiencing, pile one, that just vanished with your arrival. And like I was saying, because we also have the Ace of Pentacles, so something tells me that for some of you guys, maybe your family was going through a financial crisis, and probably they were even worried that, oh my gosh, having another child might just make it more difficult for us to kind of raise that child, to take care of this child. But the moment you came, you brought in so much financial abundance for them. Your presence, your mere presence brought so much financial abundance. They were like, probably for your family, pile one, you are the lucky charm. You are the lucky one. Your parents cherish you. They value you so much. Yeah, they might scold you. They might argue with you. But at the end of the day, they see you as someone who turned their life around for the better, who literally brought miracles in their life, because like I'm saying, you possess that essence of a miracle. Pile one, you are the miracle that happened. And I feel like wherever you go, and I feel like probably for some of you guys, you are such a miracle. Like, you are a miracle for your partner as well, for your significant other. Whether you're married or not, that doesn't matter. Like, suppose if you're even in a relationship, like in a casual relationship, and your partner might not be doing so well in their job or in their career, but the moment they start going out with you, they start being with you, and their life just turns around. All of a sudden they'll come and tell you, I got a promotion, or they'll come and tell you that, my boss has decided to kind of increase my pay. So all of those things. And if you're married, the moment you got married to your husband, your wife, whoever, their life turned around, their fortune turned around, for the better. Obviously, because we have Ace of Pentacles, we are talking financial abundance here. So that happened because of you, because you came into that person's life. You chose to be with that person, and they might not have, even if they were already doing financially well, the moment you came, they started doing better. If they're a business person, their business started thriving even more. They started getting more clients, more deals, more everything, more sales, all of those things. That just increased tenfold. And if they weren't doing so well, the moment you came, their luck just took a 180, all of a sudden everything is just working out for them. And they might be thinking that, luck is shining on them, but you are the luck, pile one. So don't be afraid to give yourself credit for the fact that wherever you go, whoever you're with, you turn their life around. You actually do. And I feel like with the Six of Wands here, I feel like a lot of people even acknowledge that fact, that yes, you are the reason their life has turned around. Because some people are good for us, some people, their energy is not that great for us, but you are definitely one of those people whose energy is like so amazing that your energy is a blessing in itself for this world. Your energy is a miracle for the world itself, a pile one. So don't ever feel as if you're not enough. Don't ever feel like you guys are not worth it, or you don't have any value. Don't ever think like that, because these cards are clearly stating otherwise. They are clearly telling me exactly how special you guys are, and especially for your family. No matter the kind of relationship you have with your family, good or bad, I do not know that, but know that your presence has brought a massive positive change in your family's life. Your parents might acknowledge that, some of them might not. It's all different with different families, but they know. Or it might have been that if somebody hurt you in the family, like suppose your cousin hurt you, or your aunt or uncle said something to you, something to hurt you, or they wronged you in some way, you might have noticed that their life turned around, and not for the good. It's because they kind of rejected this energy, because you guys are a blessing. Your energy is a blessing. Your energy is a miracle. It's like a godsend to your family, and not just to your parents or to your siblings, but to your relatives as well. So if somebody wrongs you, you might have noticed that, not such good things happen to them. They might be going through some problems. They might start going through troubles all of a sudden, and they might be wondering what just happened. And it is because they kind of rejected this blessing that's you guys. They kind of kick that in the face when they shouldn't have done that, when they should be valuing you, they should be kind of appreciating you, encouraging you, supporting you. They should be doing all of that, because that's what you guys are, you know. You guys are such a miracle. You guys are such a blessing. And whatever obstacles you've encountered, pile one, you have been given the strength, you have been given the blessing to overcome that. It doesn't have to be that, oh, you had to go and learn some new skill to overcome that obstacle. No, it just came from within you, because like I'm saying, your presence itself is a miracle. And yeah, you guys are, I just, I'm like overwhelmed at this point with just how much of a blessing you guys are. I have no idea about the other three piles right now, but you guys are just, I'm already overwhelmed. Then we have Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, wherever you go, you leave your mark. People cannot forget you, pile one. No matter how hard they try, they can hate you, they can be jealous of you, they can do whatever, they can curse you, whatever. But one thing they cannot do is forget you. You guys are unforgettable. We have Knight of Cups. See, such a blessing. Okay, we have Nine of Wands. We have Queen of Wands in reverse. And we have Nine of Cups. Okay, guys. See, we're talking like we have the number 9 popping up twice for you guys. The number 9 of Wands and 9 of Cups. So the number 9 coming up. The number 9 itself is considered to be such a lucky number, especially in the Chinese culture. Because they're like, you know, the whole thing about their belief, like with having 999 roses or something like that, because for them it's like the number of completion, the number of, you know, having everything with you, because the number 10 is like, okay, it's an ending or it's a beginning sort of a thing. But obviously before that, it's like you have it all. You have it all. That is why when the number 10 comes, it's like you're either letting everything go or you're starting over, you know, you're starting back from 1. So the number 9 being the highest single digit should be a message for you guys in itself, that you guys are complete beings. There's nothing that you guys are lacking. So if you guys are like, oh, I'm not that good looking, or I lack in terms of my looks, or I lack in terms of my intellect, no, you do not. You do not. Everybody has a different form of intelligence. Everybody has a different talent, all right? Everybody's talented. Everybody is intelligent. It's just that their intelligence differs. Their talents differ. And everybody is beautiful. Everybody is good looking. It's just because there's so much diversity. Yeah, so everybody's good looking in their own way. Similarly, you guys, next time you guys think that you guys are lacking in some way, you guys are not. And even if you are, you guys have the courage to kind of overcome that thing. So if you're like, oh, I don't know this particular skill, you guys have the power, you guys have the talent, the capability to learn that skill, to learn that particular thing, to get that piece of knowledge, so that, you know, you can compensate for it. And even if you think that you're lacking in something, pile one, you have something, you possess something that more than compensate for what you're lacking. So never think that you're lacking in anything, because you guys can never lack. I feel like you guys can never lack in anything. The universe has blessed you so much, or universe has created you in a way that, you know, the universe has made you a blessing. There's no point blessing you, because you yourself are a blessing. So, and I feel like you have such, like, wherever you go, with the Knight of Cups here, wherever you go, you spread that blessing around. People often come to you and be like, can you just say good luck to us? Because when you say it, it works, you know? Can you come and bless us? Because your blessings actually work. Can you pray for us? Because your prayers are actually answered. Your prayers come true. A lot of people might even encourage you to get into astrology, or to tell you to read tarot or something like that, because according to them, whatever information you will get, whatever messages you will get from the cards or from the planetary positions, whatever, that will be true, that will be accurate for them. They'll resonate with those messages. So a lot of people might even encourage you to go down that line of work. If you guys are interested in doing that, go for it. You'll make really good occultists, I would say. You will make really good tarot readers, you will make really good astrologers. So definitely go out there and practice it if you guys are interested. If not, that is up to you. Yeah, but whatever, and like I'm saying, wherever you go, you're just blessing everybody left and right. And for some of you, you might even carry a healing touch, or you have a way of healing people. Some of you guys might even be practicing Reiki or something of that sort, where you guys are using your energy to heal others, and you have a very healing energy, pile one. That is why I'm saying you guys are unforgettable. People can do whatever they want to you, but they cannot forget you. And even if you have been in relationships in the past, your ex might have broken off with you, but even though your ex might have moved on from you, like emotionally, but this person, your ex, will never be able to forget you. They might not feel emotions for you, but you will still be and always will be on their mind. It's like, you have stamped your mark on a person's soul. You guys do that. And wow, that is some power, guys. That is some power. Do let me know. And with the Queen of Wands in reverse, this kind of is giving me kind of like a glimpse that you guys might not be aware of all this. Right now, some of you guys might be rolling your eyes and being like, this is all an exaggeration. But if you ask your family, they might tell you that they wished for you. They actually wished for you. They prayed for your presence in their lives, and whatever problems they went through, they all went away the moment you came into their lives. So for a lot of people, you are such a blessing, pile one. And I feel like a lot of you have no clue what kind of a blessing you really are for the people, because they never told you. People never had the courage to actually tell you that, hello, you are such a blessing in our lives, thank you so much. But on behalf of those people, I'm telling you, pile one, that you are such a blessing. You are such a miracle. Like, you are the miracle worker. You are the miracle in itself, in yourself. And thank you so much for existing. Thank you so much for coming to this world and blessing this world with your presence, because we need people who go around spreading good luck. We need people who go around being a blessing. We need people who go around making miracles, because you are a miracle, and that is why you have the capability of creating miracles. So do not ever doubt yourself. Do not ever doubt your abilities. Have this confidence, because you have the right to have this kind of a confidence. People might be and for some of you who know that, yes, they are truly a miracle, like the cards are saying you are. You guys might be aware of it and you might be confident about it, but people will come and tell you, oh, stop being so arrogant, stop showing off and this and that. You're not showing off, you're not being arrogant. You just know your worth, you know your value, and you are just comfortable in that. There is nothing wrong with that. So do not take it personally. Do not listen to those people tell you otherwise. You have the right to be confident. You have the right to take every compliment that is given to you. Don't ever kind of think that you don't deserve those compliments. You don't deserve the praises, because you do, because you have earned that. Like, your mere presence deserves a compliment. All right, let's see what else we have. Oh, we have beauty. Okay, gorgeous. We have growth, and we have faith. We'll just cover this because we do not want to go against the guidelines. All right, so obviously with the growth here, especially, like I'm saying, probably your presence, the moment you come into people's life, they start growing. When you were born, probably your parents got a promotion or something as well, or your parents got a car. They might not have had a car before, but the moment you were born, they got a car, or they got some sort of a promotion, some sort of a blessing that came into their lives just because the moment you came into this world. So definitely, and like I was saying, the moment like you got married to your partner, or you decide to be in a relationship with your partner, you would have seen that your partner have started to grow, like they're getting promotions in their job, or they're able to kind of whatever their business is, they're seeing growth in that, or they're also seeing growth in terms of their personality, their individuality, their own personal life. They're seeing that, yes, I'm getting better, I'm becoming a better version of myself. It's all thanks to you guys. It is literally thanks to you guys. And yes, with the faith card here, like I was saying, people have a lot of faith in you. People just look at you and be like, like with the Knight of Cups here, like I was saying, people will come and tell you, okay, bless us, tell me good luck, wish me luck, pray for me, do this for me, do that for me, because they have that faith in your power. They know that you are a miracle worker, that you can make things happen. And because you are blessed, you are a miracle in yourself, you have the essence of doing the impossible, of doing things that other just cannot happen. You have a way, like you turn people's lives around with or without actually like making active efforts. Your mere presence is more than enough. And with the beauty card here, this clearly tells me that you bring beauty in people's lives, whether you do it by with your work, like probably you're into interior designing, fashion designing, makeup, cosmetology, whatever, or you just do it by being yourself, by being your amazing self, and just being kind to people, being nice to people, being generous, being understanding of people. But you make people's lives better, you make people's lives beautiful, pile one. And honestly, yep, you guys are the best, honestly. Miracle people, miracle babies. All right, so this is all I have for you, pile one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. Let's see, what kind of a miracle are you? We're talking King of Cups, Temperance, Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Empress. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting this vibe that you are a miracle for like, your kids. If you have kids. If not, then even if you're someone who works in a field which revolves around kids, like social work, or you're a teacher or some sort, you are a miracle for them. You are like a mentor who is a miracle. Like, mentors are no less than miracles. And I feel like some mentors are like good, some are not so good, but you're not even good, you're not even bad, you're a miracle. That's the kind of a person you guys are, pile two. In terms like, and if you like I'm saying, for some of you guys, it will be that you guys are dealing with kids on a daily basis, but for some of you that might not ring true. But even then, even if you have, like, if you just work with people your own age and hardly ever come across any kids, even for those people, you are a miracle, because you are a mentor, pile two. And not just any mentor, like those actual ones, like for some of you guys might be like spiritual gurus or life coaches or something of that sort, where you have understood the experiences of life, you have been through a lot, and you have come out on top. You are resilient, you are strong, and you do not let anyone get you down. And probably that is the strength, that is the reason why the universe has kind of made you into a miracle and turned you into literally the best mentor, the best guru out there. You coming in your life, in some cultures, a pile two, the presence of a teacher, the presence of a guru is like having the actual blessing of God himself or herself, whatever. But it is actually that for those in those cultures, utmost importance is given to teachers, utmost importance is given to gurus. And you guys are just like that. You appearing in people's life, you do not, and I feel like with you guys, pile 2, you do not kind of just come across anyone and everyone. There are only some of those special people the universe has chosen, literally the chosen ones, who get to have the blessing of your presence. It is only those who are so dedicated to what they're doing, to their craft, to their work, that is when you appear to them, and you only appear to them. You only come across those people who are dedicated, who really want to make a difference in this world. And why do you come across those people? It is because you have the talent, you have the ability to help them in their journey. You are their teacher, you are their mentor, you are their guide, essentially. Without you, they will not be able to kind of make things happen. That's why we have the Temperance card here. You are using your knowledge, your experiences, and you are helping someone with, by utilizing those things, you're helping someone out, you are guiding someone, you are and you are extremely patient as well, because Temperance also talks about being a patient. So obviously when you're dealing with a student, regardless of their age or whatever, that person has come to you for guidance. And a lot of people come to you for guidance. I feel like you guys will make great guidance counselors if you choose to go down that path. If you want to be a life coach, you want to be a spiritual guru, you want to be a spiritual healer, all of those things, you guys will be very, very good at it, because you have that natural ability. You are the blessing that only a mentor can give. Like, that's why you guys are mentors, because you are able to be at that level. I don't know if you guys are aware of the kind of level a mentor has, the kind of importance, the kind of value a mentor holds, because it is not of this world. A mentor holds more value than all the people combined in this world. Like, that's the kind of power they have, that's the kind of value they have. And you guys are like that. With the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, I really feel that you guys listen to people. A lot of people even come and tell you that, can you adopt us? Can we just live with you? Can we just be with you forever? Because they feel so safe with you. They feel such warmth from you. They feel good in your presence. They feel a source of comfort from you. You yourself are a source of comfort for those people. And considering how you have kind of gotten in control of your emotions, you have overcome your negative emotions, you have fought through whatever negative experiences you had, and you have come out on top, because yes, we have 7 of Wands here. You have definitely come out on top. You have, and it's not something that was handed to you, because you guys can see the struggle that is going on here in this card. You guys can clearly see that. So after a lot of struggle, where people would end up bitter and jaded, you guys ended up choosing love. You guys ended up choosing compassion and kindness and humility. And that is exactly what you guys preach. That is what you guys hope to kind of, give to the world. Because you have understood the importance of these qualities. You have understood the importance of kindness, of generosity. And you want to make a difference. And you guys, pile 2, you guys can definitely make that difference, because the universe has given you that. The universe has made you like that. And whoever you have taught, even if you have just taught them the basic thing, that person is like, you have changed their lives. And what do miracles do, pile 2? They change our lives, especially obviously for the better. The most unexpected things you have been able to accomplish, and you have helped your students or your guides accomplish. I'm saying students, not just like, okay, people who are younger than you or the kids, but even if someone your own age or older than you has come to you for guidance, that person is considered your student as well. So that's why I'm using the term students in a more holistic aspect. So yeah, you have helped your students accomplish literally everything. For your students, you are full of abundance. You are someone who has infinite potential, infinite creativity. And according to them, you can make things happen. Like you can just, with the Empress card here, you are abundance in itself, pile 2. And when it comes to teachers, when it comes to gurus, when it comes to mentors, their potential expectations from them are limitless. People expect literally everything out of you. And sometimes, yes, that can get really exhausting for you guys. I totally understand that. But if people are expecting infinite amount of something from you guys, their expectations are not wrong. You may be human, pile 2, but your capability and talent inside you, the energy inside you, your aura, that's limitless. It's infinite, just like the expectations of the people around you. Wherever you go, whoever you come across, whoever you manage to give advice to, and I feel like you guys are very good at giving advice. You should have your own advice columns, right? For advice columns, if you guys don't already have your own advice columns, you guys, oh my god, you guys will do really well in that regard. And that's why, people are always coming to you for something. They're always coming to you for some sort of guidance or the other. And don't ever think that you cannot do it. Yes, you need to take your own breaks because as a human, you are limited. But never doubt your ability. You can doubt that, okay, you can doubt the fact that, okay, I get tired. I'm human, so I get tired, so I need a break. There's only so many people I can help. There's only so much I can do. Yes, you can doubt that. But don't ever think that you cannot do what the people are asking you. Like, don't ever think that, oh, I cannot give advice. You can. You can. Or don't ever think that, oh, I can only give advice to 5 people. You can give advice to the whole world if you were a superhuman. But you're a regular human, so obviously your body gets tired, your body needs a break, and you need to give your body that break. You cannot just go around thinking that, oh, I have infinite potential, I have limitless a talent, all of those things, so I can do whatever I want, I can help the whole world. No. You're still a human. Your soul may be infinite, your soul may be limitless, but it is in a limited vessel. It's in a body, you are human, so that just limits the whole thing. So don't ever I'm just saying, don't doubt your capability, like, ever. Okay. So let's see what else we have. We have Page of Wands, the Fool, Death, Queen of Cups again, and the High Priestess. Of course, that makes so much sense. All right, with the Death card here, as soon as I saw it right now, when I was laying down your cards, I got this message that you guys have the ability to kind of morph yourselves to a particular to any given situation. That is why I'm saying, don't ever doubt your capabilities, pile 2, because you guys are capable of a lot of different things. So with the Death card here, this tells me that not only are you able to transform people's life, and what do miracles do, guys? In the general sense, when a miracle takes place, what happens? Our life is transformed, right? The impossible happens and our life is transformed, and we are like, oh my god, it's like magic. That's you guys. That's what you guys do. That's why you guys are miracle. You guys are a miracle because you transform people's lives wherever you go. Like I'm saying, every soul you have come across right now, every soul you have encountered, every human you have met so far in your lives, pile 2, you have made a difference in that person's life. You have transformed that person or that person's life in some way or the other. For some of you, you may know that, yes, this is what I've done. This is the impact I've had on this person. While there are others you might not know of, but you have created some sort of a transformation, or it was that person's life was meant to transform, and you coming into their life, or you or you were the catalyst that kind of put things in motion for that person. So wow, you bring massive change in people's lives, pile 2, and change is no less than a miracle. Yeah, because yeah, change is often good, it's often bad, but at the end of the day, it changes us, it transforms us for the better. It yes, it tests us and it makes us think that it's the change has ruined our lives and everything, but things have a way of working themselves out. The universe has a way of putting everything in balance. So yes, first, some changes do mess us up, but if there's a change that has messed you up, then you will eventually see a change that will turn your life around for the better. And I feel like when a person's life is about to get better, that is when you show up. That is when you show up and you transform their lives for the better. You give them that guidance, you give them that light. We have the Fool card here as well. You give them that hope that yes, things are possible. There are things that can happen. Miracles do happen. Miracles do exist. You make people believe in miracles, pile 2. On the other hand, with the Death card here, this I was telling you that you guys have the ability to morph yourselves to different situations. That is some people might even accuse you of having multiple personalities, because you cannot just, it's not like, okay, you just change your personality on the outside, but you just remain the same on the inside, because our true nature always has a way of peeking through, it always has a way of coming out. But when you guys do it, when you guys are transforming yourselves, and you can do it because for you guys, you encounter a lot of different situations. You come across a lot of different people who have a lot of different requirements. If some of you guys are working in the health department, you would see that every patient that comes, they have a different requirement. Even if two people having the same condition come, but their requirements will be different because their bodies work in a different way. So what makes you so special, pile 2, what makes you a miracle worker and a miracle in itself, is that you guys, even if two people are coming with the same problem, you will understand that, okay, despite them having the same problem, their bodies work differently or their mind works differently. So you will transform yourselves entirely, literally to suit their needs. Yes, for some of you guys, it can be really exhausting. For some of you, it might not be that way, but you still manage to do it. And that is how you're able to help people, because you are either raising yourselves or lowering yourselves to their level so that you can connect with them better. All right, I'm not talking about that, oh, you're dealing with nasty people and you're stooping to their level to deal with them. No, not like that, but more like that, okay, if someone who doesn't understand things that well, you would kind of talk to them in a more simpler way. And there's someone who does understand things, you will talk to them in a more elaborate fashion. So, but you will understand, you have that knack, you have the empathy to understand people, to understand to understand them on a soul level. That is why you're able to connect with so many people. And because of that, because you touch people's soul, their very core, their very essence, that is how you're able to transform their lives, their thought pattern, their belief system. You are able to change all of that. That we also have the High Priestess. You have that innate ability, and that makes you such a miracle, guys, because wherever you go, you are just bringing a beautiful change. Wherever you go, actively or indirectly, you are making a change, you are creating that change. And guys, I feel like with the Page of Wands here, you often come across people who are just starting to come into their power. That is why I'm saying you guys have that mentor energy. And you come across a lot of people, regardless of their age or anything of that sort. You are coming across people, either they're finding a new interest in their life, or they're just starting to understand their talent, something of that sort. And that is when you come and you give them the right guidance. You're like, okay, this is what now you're getting interested in, these are the resources you can choose. So you are just starting to understand that you are good at this. Okay, this is what you can do. Like, you're always doing something like to help people become a better version of themselves, become a more talented version of themselves. You guys, yeah, you are a mentor, and that is no less than a miracle, because mentors, true mentors, they are rare. They're extremely rare, pile 2, and you guys are it. So do not be surprised. Do not feel bad that a lot of people come to you for advice. Take your break, take your time, but do not think that, do not be annoyed, I would say, that, oh my gosh, why is everybody coming to me? It's because you are that blessing, and people need that blessing in their lives. People need you in their lives. So always be happy when somebody comes to you for help, because they look up to you. They hold you at such high regard that they're like, no, I want an advice. I want guidance from pile 2 and pile 2 only. That's it. All right, so let's see what else we have for you. We have the Void. We have Dark Moon. This is like infinite potential already. This is like the Empress energy coming through. We have Release. See, this is your card. Power. We have Full Moon. Guys, this is you guys. See the potential, see the butterflies. Butterflies are a symbol of transformation as well. So yeah, just release that. Allow, do not kind of hold this inside of you. Do not hold this infinite potential inside of you. You guys can literally be anything that you guys want. That is another one of your talents, and that's what makes you a miracle, because not everybody has the ability to transform according to the given situation or according to the circumstances presented. But you guys do. You guys can literally be the manifestation of people. People literally try to manifest you guys into their lives, and wow. And because you have so much power, this kind of power doesn't just come, and it's not just something that a person creates on their own, that, oh, if I work hard, I'll be just like pile 2. No. This is a miracle. You are a miracle of the universe, guys. That is why you have this power. That is why people manifest you. People literally write down about you in their manifestations, because they want a person like you in their lives. They want a guide, a mentor like you in their lives, because they need that guidance. In order to move forward in life, they need your guidance. I'm going to try and manifest you guys, okay? Because I need guidance as well from the miracle mentors that you guys are, all right? So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what kind of a miracle you are. We have the Moon. 6 of Pentacles, King of Swords, Awakening, which is Judgment, and 3 of Pentacles. Okay. With the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, pile 3, the first thing that I'm getting for you guys is, when you guys, your support to anyone, be it a family, be it a stranger, to anyone, your support is no less than a miracle. And people literally yearn for your support. Anywhere you go, I don't know, some of you guys might be successful in the traditional sense. You might have all the money in the world. You might have extra money just sitting in your bank account. You have no idea what to do with it. And, or some of you guys might just be resourceful in the other sense, that you have a lot of skill, you have a lot of talent, or you're just very resourceful. So you're successful in like different ways, a pile 3. And the thing is that people yearn for your support. They literally yearn for it. They're desperate for it. They're desperate for you to come into their lives and kind of, just support them, just help them out, because your help goes a long way. I don't know how you guys do it. You guys are blessed in such a way that if you give someone, let's say, $10, you give someone $10, that money given from you, from your hands, from your pocket, it will work as if it's $100. Like, that's how much blessing it is going to have. might work like $100, might work like $1,000. Like that person will be able to do a lot with that $10, not because it's a $10, because it's been given by you. If somebody else gives that same money, the person might just finish it off in like an hour or 2 hours, or in a day. They'll just finish it off. But when it comes to you, I don't know how you guys do it. Like I'm saying, this is that miracle that is coming through, that miracle energy coming through, where whatever you do is just, it just explodes in abundance. So if you guys are cooking, say a meal for like 4 people, that meal is not going to be end up as a meal for 4 people. It's going to end up as a meal for 10 people or 20 people. Like whatever you do, there's expansion in that. So like I'm saying, I'm already seeing that miracle energy coming through for you. We also have the moon here, which also is giving me the message that, for like the moon has different faces, you guys are just the same. The moon is no less than a miracle. All right. And this card popping up for you tells me that you guys are just like the moon. You guys can end up expanding things, like things end up expanding in your presence, or they can even kind of constrict in your presence. Like it all depends on what your intentions are towards that particular things, towards that particular person, towards that particular aspect or aspect of life, area of life, whatever it is. Whoever you go to, all the people you come across, you expand their blessings, your presence. Like you guys, you expand their blessings and you constrict their problems. So their problems just vanish when you're there. And all of a sudden they're earning twice or thrice more than they normally did when you weren't around. If people understood that it is happening because of you, pile 3, they would put you on a throne and they would actually worship you. Like they would actually do it. They would look up to you. Every time they would want something, they would come to you and be like, we want this. This is our wish. Like that's why King of Swords and Judgment are like sitting together right here. Because normally in the Judgment card, you will see that there is an angel on top and blowing a trumpet. And there are 3 or 4 people at the bottom just looking up at that angel, and some of them are kind of holding their hands up in like a prayer motion, in a supplication manner. And why? Because they understand, they see that power. They're like, this is a miracle in itself. And that is why people are like, some people tremble in your presence while others are in awe. They revere you. They literally just wait until you would come. I'm getting so excited just because like I can feel the power that is coming to me from these cards, telling me about your essence, telling me about your energy, and maybe that is kind of having an effect on me at this point where I'm getting really excited and talking really forcefully. But the thing is that if people understood you, guys, if people understood that your presence is the reason, and some do, so people who are perceptive, they understand that you are the reason. That is why people yearn for you. They're like, when pile 3 will come, you know, everything will become better. My problem right now, it seems like a mountain, but when pile 3 will come, it'll look so small that I could just crush it with my foot, you know. That's how you guys are. And I don't know how you guys do it, because you know, miracles cannot be understood, pile 3. You can try to make sense of them, but they don't make sense. That is why I can ask you, how do you guys do it? But I understand that's a foolish question, because it's not going to make sense. You guys will be like, I don't even know how I do it. Some of you are aware of this this ability of yours, this energy that you guys possess. You guys are aware of it. Some of you guys might not be aware of it, and that's okay. But those of you who are aware of it, you do not know how it happens. For some people will be like, how come you go around and to some people and their lives just become better, but you go around to other people and their lives turn around, you know, they're just something like some kind of a restriction happens, something of that sort happens, whereas some people just get blessed by you. So like I'm saying, you know, with the phases of the moon, sometimes it's full, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's growing, sometimes it's, waning and reducing. So you guys are like this. You're like this moon. You control things, like moon controls the tides, high tides, low tides. You can bring a storm to a person's doorstep, or you can bring, literally, you can bring a very calming breeze or just a light lapping of waves. You can bring that depending on your mood. Probably it depends on your intention. So be very careful. I would say, pile 3, you people need to be very careful about manifesting things, because because when you manifest things, suppose you're trying to manifest a car. Okay, say you guys are like, okay, I want 2 cars. You're trying to manifest 2 cars. Your energy might end up manifesting 4 or 6 or 8 cars. And then you'll be like, okay, what am I supposed to do with these? All right. So then all of a sudden, for some of you guys might be trying to manifest that, okay, I want, like, less work. Your energy is such that you guys might just end up with little to no work. You guys were trying to manifest less work for you, but you ended up getting little to no work. So this kind of tells me that your miracle comes in the form of whatever happens. It happens in an extreme, and it happens in a way of abundance. So abundance is like having too much, right? But I think abundance can work in the way that you can have too little as well, like abundance of something negative as well. So be careful what you try to manifest. Pile 3, there can be scarcity where you're around, there can be blessings where you're around. It all depends on, how your energy is working, what you're feeling, what your emotions are. I feel like people who are your enemies, they should be very careful of you, because you can bring up, you can do a lot of damage to them if you choose to do so. But people who are your friends, guys, who are aware of this ability of yours, who have experienced blessings literally in your presence, not without you, but literally in your presence. They're sitting with you, or they're talking with you, they're living with you. They would have noticed that the moment you came to live with them, the moment you entered their lives, everything just started turning around for the better. That is why some people are afraid of you. Some people will be, because they're like, you hold such power. You can make or break a person, pile 3. You can actually do that. And you guys can see this big sun rays coming, and there's also King of Swords, which also talks about the mind. So your mind is a miracle in itself. Probably some of you guys are, sevenths as well. I hope you guys know what those sevenths are. We're just so, uniquely, like, they know so much and they're so talented. I feel like their mind works, your mind, pile 3, works in a very unique manner. Your mind is a miracle, pile 3. And I feel like that's why I'm thinking, be careful what you think about, be careful what you wish for, be careful what you try to manifest, because your mind, like I'm saying, it has that blessing, it is that miracle. So, and with the sun, sun, and I'm getting Jupiter vibes as well, because Jupiter is expansion, with the sun is like, fame. It's like all the good things, the joy, the happiness, the good news, all of those things. So, I feel like even if you get a tiny negative thought, like it's just a fleeting thought, you would have seen that thing has kind of manifested into your reality. And sometimes you are even scared of your own power. You're like, how am I doing this? Your mind works in a very unique manner. Some people might even call you crazy. They're like, you're crazy. You are. So for some of you guys, you might have a hard time making friends, have a hard time, socializing with people, because people just don't understand how your mind works. And it's hard for them to connect with you. It's hard for them to talk about stuff with you guys, because they're like, they cannot connect to that level. And because it's a miracle, you cannot connect to miracles, because miracles are otherworldly. They're not in the realms of, science, or It's just if you try to think of the miracles, you try to make sense of them, you just drive yourself crazy and you're still not able to make any sense. So let's see what else we have. We have 4 of coins, 2 of coins. I left one of your cards there. We have 8 of swords, 4 of swords, and 9 of swords. Wow. Okay, see? You can either be the biggest blessing to a person or their worst nightmare. You can be a dream come true or their worst nightmare, pile 3. And don't take this in a negative way. I'm not trying to make you guys feel bad, because I understand that for you guys, it's all about doing the best for people. I totally understand it, but I'm just telling you the kind of power you guys actually possess. The miracle that your mind is, because we have so many swords coming through. So many swords, and swords talk about the mind. So yes, some of you guys might even, probably your mind works so much and you can feel it. You can literally feel how sometimes your mind gets really heavy, or you might feel that your mind is heavy all the time. It's not your head, you're not having headaches, but you feel that your mind is really heavy. I don't know if you guys feel that, and I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say, but you feel that there's a lot on your mind, and that makes it difficult for you to sleep. We have 4 of swords coming, we have 9 of swords coming, talking about sleep issues as well. Your dreams might be extremely crazy, extremely vivid, and if you see God forbid you see a bad dream, pile 3. God forbid, because you have noticed that those bad dreams come true. And even then, that I feel like that is why you guys are afraid to sometimes even go to sleep, because you're like, God forbid if I see a bad dream, then things will happen. That's why I'm saying your mind is the miracle here. If we're talking what kind of a miracle you are, you're a mind miracle. I'm literally getting the message. You know how Athena was born out of, like, from Zeus's head? That's the vibe I'm getting from you guys. Athena vibes, that you guys were born out of Zeus's head. And you guys are intelligent beings, guys. Highly, highly intelligent. Whatever you do, you guys get the most unique ideas. You guys get the best strategies in your head. I don't know how your mind works, but your mind is infinite. You can see the spiral. Spiral is like never ending, it just keeps going and going and going. We have a spiral here, lots of spirals. So this clearly tells me that it's like a whirlpool, it's like a tornado, spiral, and then you can consume everything in your path, and there is no end to you guys. There is no end to your intelligence. There is no end to your mind. You guys, oh my god I'm getting scared here. I'm getting intimidated by you guys at this point because of just how powerful your mind is and just how much you can do with that. Without the mind, person's nothing. The mind makes or breaks you, and you guys are like, yeah, not only are you able to make or break yourself, but you guys can do the same to other people. That's how powerful it is, that your power and the miracle that your mind is, it has an effect on other people. So yeah, a lot of people just want to keep you to themselves. They want you around constantly. We have 4 of coins, they want you around. But like I'm saying, for some of you guys are so different and so unique that it gets really restrictive for you guys. You feel restricted in your mind, even though the thing is with you guys, you feel restricted because of your mind, because you're like, people do not understand my thought process. People don't understand what I'm trying to say. So you feel kind of restricted that, okay, my mind works in such a way that no one can connect to me. I feel alone. I feel like every time I say something, people take it the wrong way. People do not understand my intention. They do not understand what I'm trying to say or think. So it kind of makes you feel restricted. You feel as if, you have to restrict yourself because of people. Because you're infinite, pile 3. Your miracle is infinite, but they are not. They are not infinite. So you have to kind of hold back that abundance. You have to hold on to that, hold that, precious miracle that is you guys, your mind. You have to hold it under, you have to keep it under control, because you know the moment it gets out of your control, the moment it comes out and the people see it, yeah, that's, they're not gonna appreciate it. They're going to reject you. And probably that has happened to you guys in childhood. That's why right now, every time you think a lot before saying something, because you're like, if I say the wrong thing, if I say what is actually on my mind, people will not be able to handle it. And don't feel bad about that, pile 3. I know it gets lonely. It's a lonely thing, because you not only have to keep control of your mind, you have to kind of juggle people's minds as well, because you have to kind of understand, okay, this is the level that they're at, this is their mental level, I have to kind of focus on this, and I have to make sure that my mind doesn't go out of control. All right, so you are constantly juggling these two things, and it makes it so hard for you guys. And it can get really lonely. It can get really restrictive, because you're not able to freely express yourself. You're not able to kind of go around and tell people that what you're really thinking, because people cannot understand. And I know it can get really lonely, and it can get really tiresome for you as well. It can get really exhausting having to hold yourselves back. But you guys, I just want you to know that you have my support, and should you ever want to talk about anything, I'm there for you guys. I am there to support you. And rather than you trying to meet me at my level, I will try to kind of meet you at your level, because I understand. I don't want you guys to be lonely. I want you guys to be happy, to be free, to, just feel good in general, like in yourselves, and not feel restricted. All right. So let's see what else we have for you. Pile 3, we have trust. See, people trust that. People have so much faith in you, so much trust in your ability, that when you will come in their life will get better. A lot of people, when they're sick, they call you. They're like, can you please come? You might not be a doctor. Pile 3, you might not even be interested in the field of medicine, but when you come, like I'm saying, you have that healing presence, right? You will say the right thing to a person. You will tell that person, even if all you can say to that person is, it's okay, you'll get better. That is more than enough for that person to kind of feel better automatically, put their mind at ease. So you also put people's minds at ease as well. So, and people are very quick to trust you. People trust you so quickly. Then we have acceptance. Oh my. And then we have focus. See, emphasis on the mind once again. So, your mind, like, that's what I'm saying, even that fleeting thought that comes in your mind, your power, your focus is so strong. Your power of manifestation is so strong, because, when they say, whenever those manifestation videos, they always tell you that you need to focus on your manifestation. You have to focus on it, visualize it, keep repeating it. So, it happens for you. That's you guys. That's why I'm saying, because they say that it's all about the mind. The more you think about it, the more, in a positive state of mind you're in, the faster your manifestation will come to you. The reason your manifestation comes is because your mind is so freaking powerful. Pile 3, that even the slightest thought, positive or negative, it just happens. Awesome. Incredible, I would say. And then we have acceptance. So, yeah, like, and you guys can see these electric currents, but they look like brain waves to me. So this really tells me that some people, yes, they might have a hard time accepting you, but then there are others who clearly know your power, or it's just something that you people need to have for yourselves. Pile 3, that you need to have this acceptance for yourself. Like I'm saying, your power, your miracle of the mind, it can be hard for you to accept, because it makes you feel lonely, right? And it makes you feel like a weirdo. It makes you feel like a freak, and you're like, why am I so different? Why am I like that? Why can't I be normal? You're not meant to be. You guys are miracles, guys. Miracles are not normal. They're never normal. They're impossible. They're otherworldly. They're supernatural, I would say. And you just need to accept that you're special. You're not weird. I mean, you're not weird in the bad sense. You are special, and you are powerful, and you need to accept that power. people are coming to you, people are trusting you really quickly, you need to accept that, yeah, it's because it is like that, I am like that, that people will trust me really quickly because I am trustworthy, I help people, I make a difference in their lives. It's hard for us to accept those kind of things because they're good things, they're positive things. It's hard for us to accept them, but it is you guys, and you guys need to accept it. This is a message for you, that you need to have this acceptance for yourselves. You need to love your mind, accept that yes, you have a different mind, and that is what makes you so beautiful, and that is what makes you so powerful. It's not bad, not bad at all. All right, so this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what kind of a miracle you are. Okay, we're starting off with the Fool, the Knight of Cups, Love, which is the Lovers, the Star, and the Hanged Man. Okay. With the Love here along with the Knight of Cups, the first thing that I'm seeing for you guys, pile 4, is the fact that your love, you are a miracle of love. I would say you, if this were the Greek era, you'll be Aphrodite, you know. You'll be the goddess of love or the god of love. You'll be Cupid, you know. But you are a miracle of love. Wherever you go, you spread love. People spread kindness, people spread compassion, they spread generosity, they spread all sorts of good things, but you particularly, you spread love. You are the love guru. Everybody who wants some advice or the other in terms of love, you are that person. And you should have your own, you know, like a dating service or something of that sort, or like in those or a matchmaking service or something, because you guys will really be, you guys will work wonders when it comes to those kind of things. You know exactly, like if you see your friend, if you see a group of people, you will know exactly who goes with who will be best with whom. You are, if somebody comes to you and be like, should I go for, I'm torn between two people, should I go for this one, should I pick this one? You will tell this person that, okay, you pick this one because, and you will list the reasons, and those, and you will be accurate. Like your, whatever, if you've ever done matchmaking, pile 4, it has never gone wrong. It has never gone wrong, because like I'm saying, you go around spreading love, you go around helping people with their love issues. Like if they're having relationship problems, yep, you're the one solving them. And yes, it can be really hectic, because I feel like a lot of people just come to you for their problems related to their relationships, romantic relationships. We're specifically talking romantic relationships here. And there might be others who just come because they're like, okay, I'm having trouble with my friends. I love my friends so much. They're not okay. I don't know what's wrong. You are able to help them out as well, because your thing is like, I feel like you specialize in love. You are a miracle of love, maybe because you are a product of love, and you are born with so much love inside of you that it is just miraculous. People come, people hurt you, people leave, people do all sorts of things, people wrong you in every way, and all you have for them is love. How in the world? That is why I'm saying you're a miracle of love, because miracles are like, you know, out of this world. Miracles don't make sense. Miracles are something that just happen. Miracles are impossible for some people, but for others, miracles happen every day. So it's like a whole, you know, contrast going on around here. So that is why I'm saying, you know, when I'm going like, how do you guys have so much love for everyone? You just do, because your love is the miracle. And yeah, not only are you the miracle of love, but when you give love to people, that love that you give, that is no less than a miracle. We have Knight of Cups here. You're offering that love to people. You're offering that acceptance, that understanding, whatever that person requires in love, in terms of love. You know, everybody has a different definition of love. Everybody has a different language of love. but you are able to meet them all. So even if whether that is your love expression, whether that is your love language or not, you're still able to make it happen. You're still able to meet the other person's requirement of love, and you are able to bring that same kind of love to that person. That you're like, okay, your language of love might be, spending time together or something, but that other person's language of love would be kind of it could be touch or something. So when you're loving that person, when you're giving your love to that person, pile 4, you are essentially giving them the love of touch, which is their love language. And that is why I feel like it's very easy for people to just fall in love with you. They can try to resist you guys. They can try. They can do their best, pile 4. People can try to resist your love. They just cannot. They can't. It is better if they just surrender to your love, because fighting against it is not going to help. They're not going to succeed. You guys will succeed. I mean, your love will always win. That is what I can say to you guys, pile 4, that your love will always win. That is why even when there's so much darkness in your life, or you come across someone who is kind of telling you all about the bad stuff that is going on in their lives, your love is like this star. It brings that person hope. It brings that person love. And being loved is like, some people say that love is what makes the world go around. That is the power of love, pile 4. And now you guys can imagine the kind of power you guys have, the kind of power you guys are, the kind of miracle you guys are. For some people, love is impossible. Love doesn't exist. It's only a thing of fairy tales. It's a thing of fantasy. And for some people, miracles are impossible. Miracles are a fantasy. Miracles are a thing of fairy tales. You understand where I'm going with this? You understand what you guys are? I hope you guys can see that. Wow. And your love is like that hope in the Pandora's box, when she opens that box and all the evils comes out, but there is that one star, there is that one thing, that one positive thing, that is hope. But in your case, no matter the evils that surround this world, your love is like that star. Your love is that one hope that the world has, that yes, things will be okay. Wow. I can just say, wow, and your love, I feel like when you love someone, pile 4, somebody, literally being loved by you is the luckiest thing for a person. Like, they know it. They're like, I wish I can have pile 4's love. I wish I can be with them. I wish I can have their love. Even if they cannot be with you in a romantic relationship, they're like, okay, at least let me be friends with pile 4. Somehow, some way I can get their love. I want it. I need it in my life, because your love can literally give so much support to that person, to any person you come across. It can give so much strength to a person that they are literally ready to conquer the whole world. Pile 4, they can literally do anything. It makes them fearless, because they know that as long as they have your love, nothing is impossible. Your love makes people believe in the impossible. If you guys are in a successful relationship right now, some of you guys might be, that is like, yeah, that person, your partner. So your love makes people feel incredibly fearless, because they know that as long as your love is there, pile 4, they can literally do whatever they want. People who have no hope that their dreams will come true, or that they'll be able to take active efforts in making their own dreams come true, the moment you enter their lives, the moment they get some of your love, all of that lack of hope, it just goes away. They once again have hope. Wherever you go, pile 4, especially those people who have lost faith in love, who have lost faith in humanity, you are someone who goes around literally restoring that faith. Sometimes you will be making active efforts. You'll be going around telling people that no, do not give up on love. Do not think that love is a fantasy. Love is real. Exists. It is out there, and the right person will come for you. Sometimes you have to say those things. You have to make active efforts to make people believe in love. But there are other times when you are just being your wonderful self, you're just being your miraculous self, and you're just going around talking to people, having a nice conversation. And just with that one conversation, just with you saying something in particular or the other, the person's faith in love, in humanity, in goodness is restored, and it is all thanks to you. I feel like if there's any hope in this world at this point, it is only because of you guys. And if people still believe in love, it is thanks to people like you who are there, who are, I would say, advocates of love, who go around. I mean, you have been hurt as well, Pile 4. I'm not saying that you are able to have this miracle of love because you have been loved all your life and your life has been perfect and you've always seen love around you. No, you have dealt with a lot of heartbreak as well. You have dealt with a lot of pain as well, a lot of evils, a lot of hardships as well. But despite all that, you did not give up on that love. Because it's a miracle, miracles, when they're here to stay, when they come, when they enter your life, they make a permanent difference in your life. So considering you have this miracle of love inside you, you are this miracle of love, no matter how much you go through, this love will keep you strong. This love inside of you, this love which is your soul, which is your essence, it will keep you strong. It will keep you going. So right now, like if there ever comes a time where you kind of start doubting yourself and you go like, I will not be able to handle this, or okay, I'm in this situation, I will not be able to come out of it, you will be able to come out of it, because this love inside of you, this love that will always be alive inside of you, that will help you overcome literally any obstacles out there. For you, love literally conquers all. It could be any version of love. Love comes in different forms. So just according to the circumstances, you will be able to utilize that love and overcome any obstacles. Then we have 3 of Cups for you. The World. See, we're talking about love making the world go around. And we have this heart here as well, pink heart, you guys can see. It all makes sense. Of course it does. We have Knight of Swords. Oh, we have the Star again, guys. You are hope. You are literally the star. People make wishes on the star, and you have double star. Hold on, before I reveal your last card, please make a wish on this card. Use both these star cards to make a wish, manifest whatever it is that you want. You are the hope, and you deserve to, We have King of Cups, okay? And obviously, this king is all about love. This king is all about, spreading love and treating everybody with love. And that is exactly what you do. You do not discriminate. You do not, put one over the other. For you, everybody is equal. For you, everybody is deserving of the best kind of love. And you are here to give that love to them. I wish I get to meet you guys, Pile 4, because love coming from you will literally be all the world needs to survive, all the world needs to thrive. And honestly, you make a difference, because we have Knight of Swords. This night is all about change. This night is all about bringing change in one's life. And this Knight of Swords popping up for you clearly tells me, right next to the World card with the heart here and the Star card, you bring a change in people's life, and you bring it swiftly. It's not like that, you are with a person for 5 years and after 5 years you've started to have an impact on that person. No, the moment you meet that person, any person, one conversation with you, and that's it. The change is done. Like, you have changed that person forever. And it is because of that love that you carry inside of you, the love that you so freely, so generously give to the world, that everybody wants to hang out with you, everybody wants to be with you. Even the thing is that with you guys, you bring love even in the smallest of things, because 3 of Cups is about, small celebrations, small victories, enjoying those. But with this card popping up in your reading, Pile 4, this clearly tells me that even if it's the smallest, you people need literally the smallest reason, the most insignificant, the most trivial of reasons to love a person. That's how much love you have inside of you. I cannot even like, you have so much of it. Like, it's limitless. Your love is limitless. Even when you feel, pile 4, sometimes that you have no love to give, that is, I feel like that is when you kind of actually understand that exactly how much love you have inside of you. And no matter how much you keep telling yourself that I don't have love to give, I will not be able to give that much love to people, you are able to do it, pile 4. And that is why people have hope. They see you and they have that hope. If you go to a person who is crying, who is sad, the moment you will sit down with that person, the moment you place your hand on that person's shoulder, on their head, wherever, but the moment you do that, that one gesture of touch, that one gesture of kindness, that one gesture of acceptance, and that person will have hope that maybe this world is not that bad. This world still has love, because you guys can see this big circle and then there's this tiny little heart. So you guys are like that, in all the darkness, in all the horror that this world is surrounded by, the saturated with, actually, there's this one inkling of love, this one spark of love. Oh, I see something. Pile 4, you guys can see, look at this. There's a heart over here. I do not know how this stuff happens, but it's magical. And you guys are magical beings. So anyways, you guys can see, you're spreading love. Your love it's hope. It's hope for this world, guys. Next time you're feeling down, know that you're the reason this world has hope. Next time you're questioning your love, you are thinking that maybe your love is not enough. If somebody doesn't appreciate your love, it's not your fault. Don't ever question your love. Don't ever think that your love has no value, that it is not able to make a change in people's lives. It is not able to do anything. It is hope. Your love is hope. And hope literally gets us through the toughest of times. Hope is literally all we have, all this world has to continue to move. Without hope, the world will cease to move, Without this spark, there will be no light. There will be no way. There will be no guidance for a person. There will be no path for a person to go, because it will all be dark. So wherever, people will be lost without this hope. People will be lost without your love, pile 4. Your love is genuine, your love is pure, and your love is downright miraculous. Like, if people are trying to manifest love in their life, I'm pretty sure they're trying to manifest you guys. Literally. Because you guys are love. You are love embodied, basically. You're love personified. Maybe for some of you guys, your name probably means love, or something related to that. Something that, or it means hope, it means light, it means something. But for you guys, and with the King of Cups here, this clearly tells me that not only are you in control of your emotions, not only are you in control of your love, but you know exactly how much to give and how much to, not how much to hold back. Because King of Cups is very sensible when it comes to his emotions. He's very aware of them. And that is exactly what you guys are as well. That is exactly what you guys, masters of love, I would say. Kings and queens of love, pile 4. All right, so let's see what your other cards have to tell us. Oh, okay. I did not see that coming. Guys. Self-love. Of course. Maybe this is like a message from the universe, that yes, you love the world. You are freely giving out your love to everyone. Save some for yourself as well. All right? Because you deserve love as well. You are love embodied. Yes, you are love personified. You are the essence of love. You are the miracle of love. But save some for yourself as well. Give yourself that miracle as well that you go around spreading into the world. All right? Then we have balance. And we have attraction. Like I'm saying, people fall in love with you really easily. Of course, it'll start with attraction, but obviously your love is so strong. It's like such a bright beacon of light, I mean, people cannot help but be drawn to you. That is why it's very easy for people to fall in love with you. A pile 4 can be really frustrating and annoying for you guys at times, because you're like, why is everybody falling in love with me? Why? It's just you. It's your essence. You cannot, no matter how much you question it, you won't really have an answer, because the universe will be like, it's you. It's you. You're the reason people fall in love with you. I cannot even say it's your looks or it's your personality or anything. It's just you as a whole, you as a person, you as a soul. And that is why people are attracted. That's why I'm saying they can try to resist. They can try to resist falling in love with you. They can try to resist their attraction to you, but they cannot. So it's better if they just surrender to it. If they just surrender to your love, if they just surrender to your affection, to your kindness, to whatever form of love you want to give to them, it's best if they surrender, because resisting you guys is just impossible. It's impossible. You guys are irresistible. And then we also have a balance. I feel like this is another message coming from the universe for you guys, a pile 4, that, like I was saying, you give so much love out into the world, save some for yourself, strike that balance. And your love is not like, when you, like I was saying, with the King of Cups here, being a master of emotion, being a master of love, you know exactly how much to give to people and how much not. You know exactly who requires a little bit of love or who requires a giant ton of love. You know that, and you're able to strike that balance between them. You don't go around giving the same amount of love to everyone. You don't do that, because you have that innate ability, that sense that, yes, okay, this person doesn't want this much. This person needs this much. So according to that, you mold your love, you transform it, you morph to it, and that is the version of love you give to a particular person. So like I'm saying, you will make amazing love specialists. If there is such a thing as a love specialist, you will be it, pile 4. And honestly, that is just, oh my God. All right. And let's see what else I'm getting for you guys. We also have the number 6 coming through for you, which talks about harmony. We have the master number 44 coming for you, which again talks about balance. It talks about, and you are like angels, when you're supporting a person, like I'm saying with the Fool card here, when you are supporting a person, when you're there talking to them, all of that stuff, pile 4, they can literally do whatever they want, because they get this feeling, they get this energy that the angels themselves are there to support them. That's how they feel. That is why they become so fearless when they're in love with you, when you're giving them your love, that they're like, they actually feel that the universe is loving them, that the universe is supporting them, and they get that idea that yes, anything is possible. They are able to believe in themselves. So not only with your love, you're able to help people believe in themselves, but you help the world believe in the power of love, believe in hope. And you are the reason people don't give up on their lives. People don't give up on their dreams, because you're like, no, you will get up and you will go and make your dreams come true. All right, so this is all I have for you guys, a pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.